let's talk to Anku. Hello, Anku.
Hi.
Okay, we can't help but talk about the fact that Nigerians, especially the ones in this region, the Niger Delta region, seem to have lost faith in Nddc. Your reaction to that, please.
Let me say that as an indigene of the oil producing region, I have lost faith in what
Personally.
Nigeria is. I have lost faith in what Nigeria as a government is claiming to be doing for the Niger Delta people. It offends me as a person and as an activist, seeing my people, the suffering that we suffer. I come from the creeks. There are people who come from the township. There are people who come from bigger towns. I come from the creeks of the Niger Delta, and I grew up in the creeks of the Niger Delta, Abonima. Now, there is nothing anybody will present to me that will take away the truth that I know. You can see the reaction of the people on the streets. Their reaction is based on lies that we all have been fed by the federal government. Any agency that has been set up to answer to the agitation of the Niger Delta people, from Umpadek all the way down to Amnesty, have always been set up to deceive the people of the Niger Delta. And unless the people of the Niger Delta, who are the victims, who are not doing, only a few of our people have joined the oppressors and the liars to continue to tell us lies. The people that are being probed today are Niger Delta people. They are strangers, but the manipulators, by appointment, the people that do the appointment, the people that they are doing godfather and godmother and all of this type of thing, which is offensive to me as a Christian, is outside. And until we realize that our problem is two-pronged, our problem is both a few of us sold themselves to the manipulators.
Okay, a very quick one, please. Thank you. Okay. The issue of mismanagement of funds, or maybe insincerity in spending money in the NDC. Yes, people, facing this probe now are Niger Deltans. The monies being spent was spent by Niger Deltans, not the federal government. So, is it a matter of just the federal government or a matter of both the leaders in the region failing to carry out their responsibility?
See, that's why I say lies. Because you see, what Akpabio said, that the people that get the contracts are them. He was one of them. If he says that's not what he said, he must have a reason. He also had a reason from moving from PDP, where he was a strong stalwart, to APC. And that is the system government. And it is run from the federal government. The federal government, the system of governance in Nigeria. It doesn't matter who you are. If you go in there, you will face these problems. And it is when you say that you become an enemy, as a higher king would say. No, but they are not enemies. They are protecting themselves, and the people who are suffering are Niger Delta people. The clarity of our people, we must continue to invest knowledge and information, truth, into Niger people. When a Niger Delta person wakes up to the realization that, look, my brothers, let me just round up like this. We have heard many other corruption issues apart from the Nddc today. We have heard about one human being buying 9 mobile, buying a bank, and all sorts of things. And we have seen the evidence. If it is not true, let the people go to court. We have heard about oil being sold overseas. The oil the oil belongs to us. The oil that was sold, that was hidden in China, that got missing between hands of Jonathan to Buhari. They stole that oil, they kept it, they sold it, and we're becoming aware of it 5 years late. Nobody is probing that. They focus on one issue and detract.
Okay, quickly, and you're making bold statements, all right? But one can help but ask questions. Are you saying the ongoing probe is a distraction?
The ongoing probe must go on. I'm saying that we should not be distracted because there are other issues of corruption. We can handle them all at this time. Let them probe the issue of 9 mobile. Let them probe the issue of buying over the, is it Sky Bank or whatever they call it. Just probe the issue of the oil that was sold. And where are the Chinese people that came? Why did they come? There is so much nonsense going on in this. And then they bring Niger Delta, put it on the table, and start abusing Niger Delta people. I am not amongst the people that have stolen in Niger Delta, and my voice is strong. I will continue to speak the truth to our people until they understand it. If
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
A crime, him answer for that crime.
Okay. Ensuring the peace and security of the region, and 90% or more of the resources come from here. Insisting if you close it down in totality, all you will have is chaos. And I would like to talk to Ankyo Briggs on this particular matter. Hello, Ankyo.
Yeah, well, I mean, I must say to you that I don't hear part of the things. I don't know why I am muted and then I'm not brought in. I didn't hear what you said, but I could read.
Go ahead.
Can you repeat the questions? Because I couldn't hear your question. I was blocked.
Okay. Let me quickly read out again. During the hearing, Akpabio said, and I quote, "Nddc plays a vital role in ensuring the peace and security of the region, and 90% or more of the resources come from here," insisting that if you close it down in totality, all you will have is chaos. Do you agree with Akpabio's claims?
Definitely, the NDC was set up to answer to the agitation that went on before it was set up. And definitely, a few of Niger Delta people are calmed because of the NDDC, but it has failed to address the issues for which it was set up. So shutting down the NDDC or any of the agencies, which I have said all along that is the aim of what is going on, will not go down well. Definitely, anybody who the Niger Delta, particularly if you have been part of the struggle that have brought about all these agencies, you will know that if you shut it down, there will be agitation. I will also agitate. Now, that is not to say that because it has served its purpose, but to say that you can't mismanage something along with the people of a few people of the Niger Delta and then shut the NDC down because of that. Then you must shut down every other agency. There is also the issue of the 100 billion naira mismanagement of the Northeast development in an area where up till tomorrow they are still killing people like Nama. And then I don't know what they are doing with the agency, with the money that has been associated. Now, if very quickly, the audit, I hear that the minister saying that audit is going on. I want to say that if there is audit going on, then both the IMC and the Ministry of Niger Delta overstepped itself because they were not set up to conduct the audit. They cannot audit themselves. They were set up to oversee the audit. That any reasonable person will expect that. So if the audit is going on, who are the people? Because we are saying that the auditors should come from reputable auditing firms, both in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria, for us to have confidence in the audit. Now, the probe that is going on, again, that probe is confusing. Both the National Assembly, the senators have had their go. The lower chamber is having its go, and a day's hearing and all that information is over, and they will come back, like Higher King said, with all kinds of papers and come and present one unacceptable decision to the Niger Delta. I am not satisfied. The people of the Niger Delta should not be satisfied with what has happened so far in the name of forensic. There is no forensic audit going on, and if it is going on, we do not accept it, and we should not accept it.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll come back to you in a bit. Let's talk. Since the commencement of the 9th National Assembly. Quickly, I would like to get the reaction of Ankyo Briggs on this particular reaction from Akpabio, read by Femi Bajabamile during plenary. Hello, Ankyo.
Well, I mean, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, good. I alluded to that earlier on in the question. I have not seen that clip, that letter, or whatever. And like Higher King said, this is about legality. It's about what Akpabio said that I or you may have heard, and what Akpabio wrote that may or may not be from Akpabio. And like I said, this government thrives on blackmail, and we can, otherwise you can't see reasonable people just waking up in the morning and doing unreasonable things. And I know, because I mean blackmails to people, you know, but there are people that can be blackmailed, and there are people that cannot be blackmailed. You can only be blackmailed if you have something, you don't have something, you know. So very clearly, it is by that clip, Akpabio is already justified by what he said earlier on video at the probing whatever, where he said that people, the National Assembly members, have received. If you are really sensible, sir, you will know that he cannot be even referring to the 9th Assembly, because really nothing has gone on. Nothing has gone on with the 9th Assembly so far. You know, they're still probing. Jobs have not come. Budget has not been approved. This one, that one. Money has not, and there is frustration. Look, my brothers, I have watched this country since 1998, when Abacha, and before that. And what I'm seeing now is comical, is laughable. Because if you've watched them and not being part of them, all of these things, you don't see them before. All they're doing is playing games, you know. And so all this talk about defamation of character, this one, that. What about all the Jonathan that they defamed his character for so many years? Has he taken them to, let them take Akpabio to court for defamation of character? What we are saying is that since 2000, money has been stolen from the Nddc, and we want who have stolen them. If it's my dead father, go and bring it to the grave. If it is my son, my brother, you take them. If it is me, take me. But the point is, it must be exposed. We cannot allow this to be swept under the carpet. Enough is enough about every other thing. The Niger Delta Commission is for the Niger Delta, the oil producing states that have been identified in Nigeria today, and that is 9. And this NDDC is for them. In my opinion, we should make sure that the probe goes on and is ended, and then appoint a new board. If you appoint board today, while the probe have not started, not to talk, audit has not started, not to talk of finishing, if you appoint a new set of people, they will still be answerable to the people that appointed them. Finally, on the issue of appointment, people must be appointed properly. They will go through interview through agencies that can see through all their CVs and qualify the best person. And those people must be neither the 9 oil producing states indigenes, and no matter whether they are in America or UK or in Obiako, they must come and present their documents and apply job. And that applies to everybody that wants to work in the Niger Delta Development Commission. If we refuse to do it properly, and we just people that tomorrow one senator will send a note and say pay money to this person, and they give them, then that is why Niger Delta people find now, with this confusion they have created, you see people going to TV stations, Niger Delta people, youth going to TV station, some scrap Niger Delta, some saying don't scrap Niger Delta. Nobody is saying so in Northeast. Nobody is saying so in any other place. Niger Delta people wake up, unite with themselves, and move forward. It's only the unity that is going to move us forward. We have to be truthful to ourselves.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Briggs, for your time. We hope to have you some other time again.